Welcome to another episode of I Wonder, Doctor.
Today I'd like to talk about the significance of a high blood cholesterol reading.
When I think of that, I think of, well, increased risk of a heart attack.
In stroke.
Yeah.
And usually people think of bad cholesterol, for example.
Yeah.
And I want to tell you, there is no bad cholesterol. All cholesterol is good. But what people are really thinking of is the combination of a lipoprotein called LDL plus cholesterol that connect up, because this is the way cholesterol, which is a fat, is you're able to transport it through the blood.
Right. When we think of bad cholesterol, we think of LDL. That's the number a doctor tells us of, and we go, oh, no.
That's right.
Yeah.
And here's the interesting thing. That is not enough information, because there's two types of LDL, and one is not harmful, and the other one is. And it really relates to particle size and particle number. There's big, fluffy LDL particles that a mentor in this field, Mark Hyman, a medical doctor, equates to beach balls bouncing around in there.
Yeah.
They are not dangerous. They are not damaging. But at the other end of the spectrum, there's these tiny golf ball-like particles that are small enough that they can actually fit between the cell linings of the arteries and injure them, especially if they're oxidized. They can set up the atherosclerosis process. It's the small LDL cholesterol, and if the particle number is very high, that's also highly significant.
So if I had a high LDL reading, but it turned out I had the big fluffy type, that's not a big deal.
That's right.
Yeah.
And in order to find out, you've got to do an additional test, which every lab does, and it's really a relatively inexpensive test. It's $100 to get NMR particle size.
Yeah.
Now, where in the heck did the small ball particles come from? Interestingly enough, they're produced from simple carbohydrates, from sweets, excessive amounts of them, from breads and pastries and soda pops.
Yeah.
So the moral of the story is, if you have excessive small ball LDL cholesterol, same thing, reduce and eliminate the sweets. Now, there's other factors that can damage arteries and thus put us at risk for heart attacks and strokes, arteriosclerosis, and we're going to cover those in many episodes of I Wonder, Doctor.
So let me see if I understand this. No cholesterol in and of itself is bad, including LDL. If I have a high LDL reading, it's important for me to figure out what type I've got. If I've got the big fluffy ones, that's not a big deal, and I don't need to be concerned. If I have small LDL and a lot of it, that is an issue, and it turns out there's something I can do about it, and that's reduce my carb intake.
That's great. You said it better than I did.
Well, great. Well, thanks. There are more videos in this series available in our weekly school. Click to join. It's free.